crazy with it. His movement's not too spectacular. Doesn't go for any like weird setups into anything or like rely on 50-50s. Just vanilla. And there's nothing wrong with that, really.
All right.
And then, of course, there's Mr. E, who's always looking to hit those buttons. I always like build up the idea that E can either lose to anyone or beat anyone.
Yeah.
I really think his style of play, he can topple gods and kings, but then also lose to like
Master 5'10" or something.
Yeah. Local Bayo main number 50. But I digress. Town and City is the start for Game 1, so we'll see how things turn out for these two. Damage has been pretty even, and I like that Law isn't really committing too hard to any approaches. I say that as he dash attacks and whips into nothing. But for the most part, Law's just looking to go tit for tat with E. And I think that's a really good approach to fighting him. Because giving Mr. E too much room to breathe is going to put him in a position where like he feels like he can do anything. And if he thinks he can do it, he'll just do it.
He will do it. Wow. Yeah, that's like a trademark Mr. E thing. Like, instead of air dodge, he'll just down it in your face. If you, like, most people just don't expect it.
Yeah, no fear from this man. Like, he came here to play video games. And that's what he's going to do.
Got a shield up here. We'll take it.
Now, fortunately for Law, he doesn't have too much work to go in for taking out this stock on E.
Wow, okay.
That was the grossest use of the shot grenade I've seen. Did not think that move was like made for real combos. It's a novelty.
All right, so it seems like Law right now is like, he's trying to like see where he can set up this kill. He's already tried needles. He tried like a down set up air. Wow, okay. See, he didn't even air dodge. He just literally stopped it with his down air. Wow.
Especially on a character like Sheik, you don't want to give them enough time to react to something if you air dodge. So I can understand why E's going to want to do that and just respond with a button on Law. And it's clearly working. He's almost nearly lapped Law in percentage at this point.
Yeah, Lucina with rage. This is almost max rage.
And that's why we don't air dodge.
The one time he air dodged, he got called out for it.
So now, Law sitting at 94%. I'm not going to say he's in trouble because if he plays this campy enough, he can bring back the percentage game. But he seemed to have struggled a lot taking the stock from E. And he's not at a percentage where he can really afford to do that. But if he keeps on bringing this out, he can make it nice.
He just...
Whoa!
Like, I'm pretty sure... Oh, my gosh. We all knew, like, don't air dodge. Just take whatever hit comes, but just don't air dodge. And
he did it. He did it. The 2 times he air dodged, he lost stocks for him.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I liked how you were completely saying how this is gonna turn one way while Law is just like, this is my fate is in my hands.
That's his stock. That's his game. Just like that, we're in a game 2, Law up, and Law immediately just gonna go for some percentage, charge a needle, run around.
All right, running back to Town and City.
And I like the move. He was dictating the pace of that entire match, and it was really just 2 really smart plays from Law that let him take the entire game away. So if he can prevent those situations and don't give Law the opportunity to call him out on air dodges, I could see this going into game 3 very easily. That being said, Law looking like Clutch Master Flex right now. If he can do it again, then that's a safe and fair 2-0.
So we'll see if, like, Mr. E will, you know, think twice about air dodging next time. We're delaying that side B a little bit.
Dolphin Slash, got him out of there. Back air. It was a grody spot to get back aired from, too.
Yeah, I feel like Law could have probably retracted a little more.
My guess is Law was thinking he was going to come up with another aerial. Like, Nair or up air would have seemed logical. But back air, because it hit Law was above E, like the DI was kind of sus, but I feel like you can almost get away with it.
All right, so it seems like Law is back in the same position he was his first game.
That's right, this is kind of a repeat. Law was looking really down earlier, gets the stock, and then one really sick combo brought it all the way back.
Ooh, okay. Wow. That was a good. Oh no. What? It's cheek. It's cheek. Ooh, that was a nice little spacing.
I love micro spacing like that. I don't like super aggro upset. Like it worked, but that's definitely like
I mean,
the most gorilla call out that could possibly happen.
Oh no. I mean, you always gotta expect that, but it's like it surprises you sometimes.
No, yeah, Law is definitely right now playing on the sliding scale of brilliant to idiot, and he's moving.
It's a fine line to tread.
Because he's like moving into these plays where it's like so stupid, it's genius. His brain is so big right now.
Uh-oh. Oh man, right now. Wow.
I would like to point out he's still on his first stop.
Yeah?
Like,
he's
nearly half the clock ran at this point.
Dude, Max Rage Lucina, at some point, I feel like that up throw was just going to kill. That should, wow. Still alive. Oh no, oh no. I feel like if you just up ease at some point.
Yeah, Dolphin Slash will do it.
Uh-oh. Not sure if that was misspaced or he just tried to go for a hit. Oh man, it's still bad as well. Are we gonna get a repeat?
I don't know. Law seems to be trying to put on some percentage before the platforms come back, but here they are, enter stage, and Law's gonna get nared.
Yo, if he was on the other side, it might have still killed. Oh my gosh. Mr. E not having any of that. He's like, go for your free hits. I'm just gonna up B. Yeah.
And we're going into game 3. So now that's what game 1 was looking a lot more like.
Yeah.
Like E was dictating the pace, E was catching out landings, and at no point did Law look like he got a chance to play.
Yeah, it looked like Mr. E was just like all over him, calling out everything, knowing all the setups.
Bro, it was like the trial version of a video game where you get to play for like the first 10 minutes,
Oh
and then that's it. Then they just show you like little cutscenes from the rest of the game. Like, wow, I wish you had the full retail version.
All right, game 3, same stage.
Town and City, tried and true. It's funny. I was talking about this the other day with someone about how I genuinely enjoy Town and City, and I feel it's one of the best designed stages in Smash. Because despite the fact that it has the smaller and blast zones, like they're closer in than usual, both from the top and from the sides, there's so much room to move around in this stage.
I mean, as long as you don't probably get like stretchered or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like the situations to get pulled out on the platforms is so rare and far between that it's not one of those things where it's like you look at Lilat and you got to really put it under suspect test because things just happen on that stage and you got to live with it until we don't got to play on that stage no more.
That stage is haunted, man.
It's a spooky stage. I'll give you that. But with Town, it's got so much going on, and I feel like the good outweighs the bad.
Oh, the balloon.
Cute.
Woo!
All right, it was cute.
I mean, you just gotta do it once just to put it in their heads, you know?
Hit the balloon into down air. You only need to land it once. That is absolutely correct because that is not
Okay. You know, that's that fine line. You know what I mean?
forward smash in the neutral.
What?
All right, did it again. Paid the price for it. That smash attack is also not real. Should not be getting hit by that multiple times.
Oh boy. All right, so now Law, he realizes what he did. Probably trying to play a little more neutral, winning at that, and then trying to get a kill that way.
Yeah. Perfect shielding the shield breaker.
That was scary.
So bold. Challenging with bouncing fish. So dangerous.
Oh, this is
He woke up to Law trying to get him to test his luck one more
still
time.
alive. Oh,
Yeah, Law figured at this point he's just surviving, build up the damage.
I feel like he's trying to like really kind of like reach a little bit for this kill.
Yo, someone check this Lucina. She got lead in her boots or something. It's kind of OD.
Oh my gosh, this is kind of. I can tell like Law's a little like flustered because. Oh, he did the thing. Okay.
He was definitely expecting some other aggressive option because normally in that situation, he would have just swung.
No.
Oh! All right. That's how it be sometimes. He
And
taking it over Law 2-1. Not a bad performance from either player, but
I mean, game one, that was mind blown. But,
yeah, no,
like,
yeah, that was full on brain blasts. Like,
yeah, game 2 and 3 was literally game one, but
but better. It was the ultimate.